So what is mindfulness? There are various definitions to this and various approaches to this. The first time I got to introduce with meditation and mindfulness was when I was in college. And I felt, looking this aesthetic being sitting near the riverside, meditating, I felt that this is about getting away from life, being on a spiritual journey, which is a different journey from our materialistic journey. But it's been a long time, and it's been a long journey for me to study it from different places. And I think I can share an analogy which will give you a different perspective about mindfulness. And that analogy is very simple. I want you to question this, that why we have brakes in the car. Just think about it. Why we have brakes in the car. Now the mind says that it is to stop, it is to be in control, it is to not have an accident or protect ourselves and other people. And whatever you can think about, usually it is about somewhere you be more certain on that road, right? But how about, let's say you have the most expensive and the most technologically advanced car in front of you. A car which is like a racing car, which can go as far as like 400 miles per hour. But the only problem is, it doesn't have the brakes. Imagine you have a car which can go that far, but it just doesn't have the brake. My question to you is, how far you will take that car? And the answer would be that maybe we will not even start that car. So if you look at very closely, we don't need that brakes to stop the car. We need the brakes to help us go faster. It's because of those brakes, it gives us the confidence that I can go 100 miles, 150, 200, 300 miles without the need to get worried, because any moment I'm out of control, I can apply my brakes. And that's the role of mindfulness. Mindfulness is definitely about taking a pause in the present moment, taking a pause from the past, taking a pause from the future. And there are different exercises and approach, but this pause gives us the ability to be in control of our life. And it doesn't stop us from being ambitious and doing much more in our life. It adds more confidence to how big is your ambition. And that's the very reason we are calling this course not only mindfulness, but we are calling it mindfulness in action. But, of course, there are more reasoning which we require for the mind, that is it good enough? Is this one idea good enough to join a mindfulness course? I'll give you a second one. Just think about this. Let's say you're sitting in a garden, and in that garden, suddenly there is a small insect, an ant maybe, it just starts crawling on your skin. My question to you is, when that insect is crawling, would you become aware of it? Would you become aware that something is walking on your skin? The answer is yes. But in this moment, there is a lot of food which is moving inside your body. There is a lot of air which you're breathing. There is a lot of blood which is moving in your body. Are you aware of this? Are you aware of all this activity which is going inside you? You are able to catch up that small ant walking on your skin, but there is so much happening inside. Are you aware of that? And the answer is no. Because the way our human body is designed, all our senses are directed outward. We so much are aware of the sounds, of the smell, of the taste, even a small grain of salt. You put it in your mouth and you're aware. But can you taste your own mouth? You can smell whatever is going on outside, but can you smell yourself? Can you see yourself? Can you hear yourself? Because the way the body is designed, all our senses are directed outward. And if all the senses are directed outward, then what we take a projection And what we understand about ourselves and this world is whatever projection we receive from outside. But when we go inward, taking mindfulness, just closing the eyes and trying to listen to our own thoughts, our own emotions. And you listen more closely, you may listen to your beliefs, you may listen to the values. And if you stay with the practices longer, you may also be aware of your superpowers, maybe your strengths, what you're good at. So, one way of living life is that just notice what is going outside. And in that outside changing world, which every day changes and becomes something new, how far we can build our life based on what is going outside. So to have a complete life, we need 1 foot outside and 1 foot inside to take the clear picture. Or else if we keep changing ourselves, just looking at outside, we feel lost, we feel exhausted, we feel burned out. And somewhere in the middle, we feel unfulfilled and uncontent, not knowing where we are going, why we are doing this, and should we really want to continue this. But mindfulness gives this opportunity. Mindfulness gives you this new exploration for many of us who have never witnessed an opportunity to see within. What is that you feel about your life? What is the meaning you hold? What is the purpose you carry? And that's the second most important reason to join the course. Maybe this is also not good enough, so I'll give you a third one. Did you notice in social media, did you notice in the books you read and the courses you do, all the programs of the world, did you notice that everybody is behind you to change? Change the way you eat, change the way you live your life. You don't have a morning routine, time management, more productive, be more leader, bring in more leadership quality. That everybody, what is saying is that whatever you are right now is not good enough. And if you want to go where you want to go, then you need to change yourself. But nobody tells you that if you continue to change, and that change is coming at the cost of not accepting yourself, then that change is very dangerous. Because in the longer run, you're going to lose yourself. Mindfulness is also about change. But the change is not based on the future. Change is not based on your past. Change is based on opening yourself, accepting the present. The present as a gift, and the present as a time, and the present as a listening whatever is going on inside and outside you. So, change with acceptance can take you as grandeur spaces in your life, but change without accepting yourself. Ask yourself this question every day when you hear, listen, read all this inspirational stuff and the content outside you. Are you accepting yourself every day more, or you're questioning yourself every day more? Because if you question and keep questioning, then slowly you have started creating doubting yourself. Slowly that doubt will become poor self-esteem. And slowly that poor self-esteem is going to make you feel miserable, lost, directionless. And for that, again, we need to go for some other program. So mindfulness is also about bringing the sense of acceptance for that change. And that change is not going to be from the seat of rejecting ourselves every day, but accepting ourselves every day. And that's what we need for that passion, for that better esteem, for that better confidence and presence, which you can carry wherever you go. So, these are the top 3 which came in my mind to tell you why you should take this mindfulness course. I hope I'm able to make some value to you, and I'd like to listen more from your side on whenever you would like to take this journey with us. Thank you so much for your time and listening. Thank you so much for considering that this is a journey you would like to take. Thank you. God bless you.